Fourth chapter of the Bhagwad Gita is a wonderful chapter, and that's called as Jnana Yoga. How do you understand the fourth chapter of the Gita? By understanding only four words, and these are E-A-R-S, ears. Ears. So if you understand these four words, you understand the entire fourth chapter. Now, E stands for eternal knowledge. Many times people say, that is Bhagavad Gita something just spoken 5,000 years ago? Krishna says that no, I have spoken this knowledge in the time immemorial part at the dawn of creation to sun god Vivaswan. From there this knowledge was given to Manu. From there it was given to Ikshvaku, and from there it was given to the various Raja Rishis, and that's how this knowledge has descended. And just because this knowledge has broken, I have taken you, O Arjuna, to give this knowledge, because you are my friend as well as my disciple. That's what Krishna says and starts to speak on the subject of the fourth chapter, that is eternal knowledge. So we need to know the first E, and that is this knowledge is eternal. The A stands for actual knowledge, where in the three verses of 4.11 to 4.13, Krishna clears many doubts which are very common doubts in this world. In 4.11 he says, many people say, Sab raste ek hi jagah jate hai. Whatever you do, come to the same level of understanding God. Krishna says, no sir. If you are traveling in a train to Chennai, you are going to reach Chennai. And if you are going to travel a train to Kashmir, you are going to travel and reach Kashmir. So similarly, Krishna says, yes, there are many demigods, there are many devatas, there are various kinnars, there are so many ways to worship different levels of higher authorities. But all knowledges, all devotion finally comes to me. But it is not that all the worship is directly related to the Supreme Godhead. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that there are various ways, and those various ways will lead you to those particular various different devatas. It will not ultimately lead you to him, but maybe to a certain level. After worshipping you may go there, and then finally you may come to God, but not directly. And the third part, where he says in the 13th verse, is Chaturvarnam Maya Srushtam Guna Karma Vibhaja. He says that the caste system is created, which is a big taboo in Indian history, is not at all based on birth. It is based on the guna and the karma of a person. Just think, there is a house. Somebody will be very strong enough and say, I will protect this house. Somebody will say, I want to put up some yajna and make a good sacrifice and nice yajna for this house so that all good omen comes. That's a Brahmana. The protector is a Kshatriya. A person will say that I will take and nicely till the ground, do agriculture so that this house maintains itself very well. That's a Vaishya. And somebody may come inside the house and say, oh, if you do this woodwork here, it will look very nice, I'll do it for you. And that's a Kshudra. So all the four Varnas and the four Ashramas are needed to prosper in this society. And they are according to a guna. We don't see that there are people who are reading a lot, who are wanting studies to be their main goal in their life. We don't see people who are like, hey, I will see you, don't fight. We don't see people who are immediately thinking about making 100 rupees into 1000 rupees. Don't we see people who are doing interior decoration? So there are people on all these four Varnas, only that they have been made down to be looked at in this society by the British. But it's not the way. And then there is R, which stands for reaction. There are three ways to work. There is akarma, there is vikarma, and there is sakarma. So sakarma means a person performs his work. It is neutral work. But still there is going to be actions for him. Akarma is the way to work, where you put all your actions to please the Lord. And these actions are called as Krishna conscious actions. From day starting to the day end, you work in the consciousness to please the Lord. And that is called as akarma, where you yajna arthardati Vishnu, where the yajna purush has to be satisfied. And that is akarma. And there is vikarma being performed by demons, which are against the principles of dharma. What is dharma? Dharma are the laws of God. Dharma means laws of God. A chili is hot, a sugar is sweet. This is the dharma of that particular thing. So to understand that, we'll go further, but this is what is reaction. Akarma, karma and vikarma. We have to perform akarma. And the fourth part is S, where 24 types of sacrifices are told by Krishna, where he says that the karma yogi or a kriya yogi may perform various breathing exercises where the prana vayu which is going inside may merge with the internal vayu, and that is called as kumbhaka yoga, in which all this air purification process is taking place, where Kriya Yoga people and the various level of chakra development takes place, where it comes to the level of Brahmaridra Chidra, where the highest level from where they can release their consciousness into the space. So these all sacrifices, a Grahastha can perform a sacrifice of sense control, a Brahmachari can perform certain sacrifices, a Vanaprastha can perform certain sacrifices. So all these sacrifices are put together and clustered and told to Arjuna in this 4th chapter of Jnana Yoga. We learn that the knowledge is eternal, it is imperishable. It was given to sun god, so it knows the cyclical time. It has come all across from time of various kalpas and yugas. So it's not new which is given to Arjuna. Second thing what we learn is in the 34th verse that we need a mentor in our life. All of us need a mentor in our life. Don't we have? We always look for a mentor. So Krishna says that tad vidhi parnipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnaninas chakshadarshana. He says that please serve somebody whom you know and see what his qualities are. And once you know that he is your guru, please accept and serve him and learn from him. The third part that we learn is why does God descend to this world? And he descends by saying in the 4.7 and 8 about yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. Wherever there is a decline in religion, I come. And then he says, what does he come for? Paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya cha dushkrita. He says, I come to deliver the pious and punish the miscreants. And in the 4.6 and 4.9 verses, he says that I never take a birth. You may think that Krishna is like made of you and me like flesh, but he says, no. Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tatvata tyaktva deham punarjanma namameti. So Arjuna, once you understand even this simple thing that I never take a birth, it's enough for you to go back to Godhead. And he says in the 6th verse also, Ajo pi san avyayatma. He says, Ajo, I am Aja, I never take a birth. So Krishna, here he is presenting himself in the 4th chapter by saying the real jnana in this chapter of Jnana Yoga. Thank you very much.